The Detroit Tigers have signed Javier Baez to a 6-year deal worth $140 million. There is also a player opt out after the second year, so that kind of sucks for us. It would be great to have him for a little bit longer than that, so hopefully he will stay in Detroit for the full 6 years. On the year with the New York Mets, the team he got traded to, he hit 9 home runs, 22 RBIs, batting .299 with a .371 on base percentage. I think this shows that he's improved his hitting immensely, and I think this is one of the best signings the Tigers could have made this offseason. Another player the Detroit Tigers were linked to was shortstop Carlos Correa, and I'm kind of glad that we didn't end up signing him and we went with Javier simply because of his asking price. Correa wants about $35 million to $40 million in an 8-year to 10-year contract. I don't think that really fits our rebuild grade, and I don't think he's worth that contract. He's never hit over 26 homers. He's never had 100 RBIs, and he's only had one season of batting in the 300s. I know batting average isn't as important as it used to be, but I still feel if you're asking for as much money as he is, you should have a lot more production. I think we just made the better signing in Javy Baez. He's got more pop, like I said, and I can't wait to see him in a Tigers uniform next year. There is one problem with Javier Baez, and that is the strikeout. He led the league last year with 184 strikeouts, but on the bright side, 130 of those were with the Chicago Cubs in 91 games, and then he only had 53 in 47 games with the New York Mets. So that I think that shows he's improving his strikeouts and he'll be better in the future. The Tigers had the fourth most amount of strikeouts in the entire league last year, so adding Javy Baez certainly will not improve that. So that is something we definitely have to work on. A lot of our players strike out. We can take a look here at some of our highest strikeout totals. So Grossman, Candelario, and Scope are the ones that are striking out the most, but they're also three of our best hitters. So if they all can work on that and work on walking more and putting the ball in play, I think that'll greatly improve our team and limit the impact of Javy Baez's strikeouts. The last big free agents the Detroit Tigers signed with bats were Prince Fielder and Justin Upton, so it's great to see us actively trying to win nowadays. I think signing Javy Baez just shows that we'll be spending a lot more in the next coming years and we'll be improving our team almost every year, and that this rebuild is finally over. It's great to finally have some all-star bats in our lineup and not just hoping that these filler and role players can get it done every day. It'll be great to see another guy that just has amazing pop like Prince and Upton did. I loved having them here as Tigers, and I'm hoping Javy Baez can have a similar career. A former Tiger player that Javier Baez reminds me of is Jahani Peralta. I think they're a great comparison to each other. They were both great in the infield, and they both had really great bats. They also both spent the first 8 years of their career with a different team and then came to Detroit. Jahani's best season was in 2011, where he hit 21 homers, 86 RBIs, batting .299 with a .345 on base percentage. If Javy could give us something sort of like that, maybe with a little bit more homers and some more RBIs, that'd be perfect production from him. I'm not expecting him to hit like 50 homers. That'd be great if he could, but if he could just fill his role perfectly, that's all we want. A huge benefit to the Javy Baez signing is that it will help develop Isaac Paredes and Willie Castro. They both showed flashes last year that they could become really great players. Isaac had a problem where he would pull the ball foul a lot when he would crush it. They would be really close to homers and then they would just slightly go foul, so maybe Javy can help him keep the ball fair. Willie kind of struggled more on the infield, so with the shortstop and second base being filled by those two, a chemistry could develop and it could help Willie's overall game and fielding.